Hi guys, this is Josh from Goalkeeping 365. Today we're reviewing the T1tan Petrol Beast 3.0 goalkeeper gloves. These gloves have a lot of great features, but before we jump in to the specs on these gloves, I just want to mention that we will be giving away this pair of gloves that we're reviewing, and so stay tuned. Later on in the video, I'm going to give all of the details on how you could win this pair of gloves that we reviewed. So let's jump into the cut of these gloves first. There's a fusion cut on these gloves, and the cut is a combination of a negative cut. You'll notice about midway down the fingers, there's a black gusset and there's an inner seam. So negative cut has a gusset and it has an inner seam. And then you'll notice that at the tops of the fingers, there's an outer seam. That's regular cut aspects, and an outer seam always extends the surface area, which allows for more latex skin on the ball. So you have two different cuts in the glove, and it's a nice fit. There's that extra space by your fingertips with the outer seam does help with catching and does help the performance of the gloves. In terms of sizing on these gloves, I typically wear a 9 for T1tan gloves, but they recommended going up a size, so I bought a 10 in these, and that worked out pretty well. So just follow the recommendations on their website. They did a really good job with that. The material on the backhand is a Meccano 2.0 material. It's very comfortable. It's also pretty lightweight. So comfortable, lightweight material back there. They've been using this a lot for their Beast 2.0 gloves, and the reason why is because it's so comfortable and it really does work. There's also a silicone punching zone on the backhand. You'll notice that they used to have kind of silicone up by the fingertips on the 2.0 and the 1.0 for the Beast, and they took that away. So they've completely changed the punching zone design here. It's really lightweight, a lot of flexibility in the fingers, and it did the job. I did like the way aesthetically that the punching zone in the 2.0 and the 1.0 looked more, but this one performed nicely as well. Just doesn't look as good as the older punching zones they had on the Beast gloves. Other features on these gloves include there's an extended wrist area with the latex going down even kind of into that forearm, and then there's also an elastic strap, a little bit of an elastic down by the bottom of the gloves to help the gloves fit tighter once they're on. And then speaking of putting these gloves on, the first one of course comes on easier and the second one's a little bit harder. They're very tight by the wrist area, and there is a very extended wrist entry there. These gloves are certainly on the longer end. They come into your forearms quite nicely, and there's a removable strap. I played with the strap on, but they do give you that option to go without. And the last thing we'll talk about on these gloves is the grip. So these gloves have an aqua grip that's really built for wet weather, and it can do pretty good in dry weather. I use these gloves on grass fields and mostly in weather conditions. So I really got to test them out in ideal weather conditions, and they did quite well. I was able to make quite a few holds. The cushioning on the gloves in terms of palming away a hard hit shot was pretty good, but there was a few that left a bit of a sting. They are a lighter weight glove, so that kind of makes sense. And then the durability was really good as well. I had minimal wear and tear by the fingertips on these gloves, a few bits of damage while I used them, but they're overall in a really, really, really good condition. Certainly playing on wet fields is always going to help, and on grass is always going to help the durability. So the performance was pretty good. There's a double thumb wrap that helped with catching, and then also having that outer seam on the fingertips just helped get more latex onto the ball. And again, there's also an extended wrist area with that aqua grip, and that did help get a little more latex onto the ball, but the strap does kind of block part of that extended wrist area. So overall, a very comfortable pair of goalkeeper gloves. I really liked that Meccano material on the backhand. It was very lightweight and just felt nice. And then some good performance-driven features with a double thumb wrap and that outer seam on the fingertips. But let's get into how you can win this pair of gloves that we reviewed. So the pair that we used in this review, we're going to be giving away, and you just got to do 3 things to win the gloves. Number 1, like this video. Number 2, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And lastly, just put a comment down below in this video of your favorite pair of Goalkeeper gloves all time. Again, if you want to win the pair of gloves we used to review in this review, they're still in excellent condition. If you want to win them, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and comment down below your favorite pair of gloves all time. We'll be announcing the winner next week on Monday, September 25th. So if you enter in the comments, come back and we'll put the winner, we'll put a comment down below and we'll highlight who wins. Again, next week, September 25th, we'll announce the winner. That's all for now, guys. Please like, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. And as always, remember to enjoy the beautiful game. Bye for now.